No, not Medusa. I think tied with Medusa and someone else.
Okay.
Radiant
It's gotta be close.
team
That guy is squishy as all hell. He's a paperclip. He's just gonna fall over. And so Evil Genius is actually go for the Venomancer. It's probably not gonna be a support Veno.
Fear.
Probably Fear Veno. Makes the most sense. And this is something that the core Veno, at least between Evil Geniuses and Cloud9, has been picked a lot recently.
Oh.
I like this.
Evil geniuses.
So good.
Already a really good lineup against Terrorblade.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Medusa and Puck.
Coddle.
Okay.
Coddle.
Okay, Coddle Medusa.
Man, that hero is just ass. It's just the worst hero in the game. I'm sorry.
Don't
Dakota's
gonna
be so bad at me, but
Coddle?
Yeah.
What?
I don't like that hero.
The hero's
Alright, maybe he's not
decent.
the worst in the game, but I don't like him.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
bad. He's pretty good. I think he's
10
usable.
seconds remaining.
He was owners during the qualifiers. Puppies played him a lot.
Yeah.
too.
He's only been buffed since that point too.
Radiant
That's true,
team
okay.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
but-
metagame has changed to the
True.
point where you cannot.
He's on the up and up.
Gotta
Guy's
put a
gonna
mid,
have
man.
him.
Cinder in. He's gonna be screaming at us. Coddle mid. Go
I'm on
Axe.
Dakota's side, dude. I would wear the Coddle hat right now if I could.
Let's get
Just
that
10
Well,
button
around
seconds,
here.
Around
10
here, yeah.
seconds remaining.
Go find it.
And then recall gods here too.
Hey, there it
5
is. We got it
seconds
for you.
remaining.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Let's get this going. There's stuff inside of it for whatever.
Okay.
This is like,
Hopefully it's big enough.
Reserve
it'll be able to
time.
fit.
No beard though.
Hey, he doesn't need it.
I am a wizard. Okay, here we go.
Is that your cuddle
I'll wrap it.
reputation?
Nice.
Does this go in front?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
There we
Oh,
go,
you can do
boys. It's
I got you.
happening.
Here we go.
Wow, you have a big head.
You got it, dude.
There
He'd
we
be
go.
so proud
There we go.
Nice.
wherever he is right
I'll
now.
wrap it up.
You look good, man.
Screw you, Coddle hater. I
Wow.
will manlink you
Wow.
all day, and then I'll blast you in the face
10
with a
seconds
illuminate.
remaining.
That sounds super sexual.
It
Anywho,
does.
Evil
It really
geniuses.
does.
Turn
so
to
Terrorblade's
battle.
Click
biggest
you with,
weaknesses
like,
are burst
I don't know.
damage, minus armor of some kind, and area of effect damage, and Secret has all of the above. It's looking, I really like their draft so far.
No, it's good. I think this is really solid. I think Zeus has been really
10
underpicked this
seconds
tournament.
remaining.
It got like picked a lot, like at least in the online like tournaments that I've seen, and I don't know, maybe even in Dream League to a
5
certain extent
seconds
as well.
remaining.
Well, it's ET has been banned a lot more than it has typically.
Reserve
and
time.
Some teams don't like running it without the ET.
I do like that there doesn't seem to be a consensus whether Zeus is a support or a
Radiant
core.
team pick.
It could
Because
work
we
either
see
way.
pretty much equally in both scenarios. Which one
Well,
do you
it
think is
depends,
stronger?
depends on the team. I personally think Core is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
What do you mean by support? How often does he play? Are you talking about 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AUI
Cloud9
2000 does it all the
Cloud9
time for
runs it.
Cloud9.
Yeah.
That sounds
But
dirty.
that's about it.
I think yeah, that might be the only team. There might have been like another European team that I've seen do it, but
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better.
The VPs. One of the VPs.
Yeah,
are
I
running
think you're right,
this.
yeah,
This is the Zeus Master here.
Dude,
10
he needs
seconds
levels, man.
remaining.
he does. But that's the thing that Cloud9 are so good at.
5
Yeah.
It's
seconds
just making sure that
remaining.
they get NV into the jungle or move somebody around and then get AUI into a lane as soon as possible.
Reserve
and just give them
time.
as many levels as possible as well. But this is not going to be a Zeus support. This is going to be a
5
Zeus support. This is
seconds
probably going to be
remaining.
S4 mid for the most part because you already have the End, you already have Elder Titan,
Ooh.
and that's a
Evil
Naga Siren as well.
geniuses.
Which
Turn to pick.
this is probably going to be safe lane Kuroki Naga Siren coming out. I think. I don't. They could run it mid and maybe have the Zeus safe lane, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
We'll see. It's going to be the
Safe
battle.
lane, Naga.
It's going to be the battle of illusions between the Terrorblade illusions and the Naga Siren illusions. Just
Well,
fighting
EG
each
doesn't
other.
have any BKB heroes. I mean, Terrorblade kind of, but usually you'll see Manta Scotty.
Yeah.
So I think the Sleep Initiate is like really good here. Sleep plus Earth Splitter and Ravage and
10
Zeusel. That
seconds.
is,
10 seconds
brutal.
remaining.
Yeah.
and this way they can bypass the Venom wards too.
5
just like
seconds.
sleep
5
and just
seconds
kind of
remaining.
ignore them.
Do the
EG
Venom
does
Wards
have
fall
good
asleep? They
push.
don't.
No,
They don't.
freaking structure.
Reserve
I know,
time.
right? But you can't TP to them with Boots of Travel, so they're not really structures.
It's freaking. What are they?
They're
what do you call them?
gadgets.
Ward. No, actually, there's a name.
I forget too.
Yeah. It's a Warcraft 3 name. They were something.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
It,
Guys.
it'll come back.
Wraith King coming out for Evil Genius. Is their
Radiant
last
Team
One
pick.
king, guys.
Oh, good pick.
Zy Wraith King potentially.
No, I think it's Zio.
Oh.
no.
What? PPD Veno. Okay.
Okay.
no.
They are doing support Venomancer. I'm not sure how I feel about this,
So
but
it's a core ogre.
yes. Core Ogre for Fear. He loves playing this mid, and he was talking about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He like when the team started first doing this, especially the North America teams, the Root Gaming Squad with Talair was super hyped about it, and then all the other big teams started to pick it up as well, and it was like there for like a month, and then after that month, it just never happened again. I never saw like a core ogre mid again after that month or period of time. So I'm excited to see how this works out for them. And the Wraith King is going to get picked up, and this will be a Zai Wraith King. This is one of his better known heroes. He'll be able to farm up maybe a Midas and get
Has he
going.
even lost with a Wraith King? I remember that about a month ago his record was
10
like
seconds
17-0.
remaining.
Maybe Brian can shed some light into that.
Correct.
Thumbs up.
It sounds like
5
you're good, man.
seconds
That's actually
remaining.
really impressive. I didn't even know that was his.
Yeah.
Oh my. Zai. He's quite the player. The only Euro in a squad of Americans. What a guy.
Yep.
Prepare
I really
for
like,
battle.
even though it's a really old set, the Simba Tidehunter. That's really old
What-
school. The
What
pirate.
about like all the whole
Pirates.
sets?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's very simple, you know? And S4 set's even better.
Yeah.
Zeus needs some cosmetics. Zeus needs some changes.
17-0, called it.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
He needs Squiddles, man.
17-0.
What?
He needs Squiddles.
Squiddles?
Wait, how many of these
Squiddles.
teams are
Oh,
like
the
tier
yeah,
1s
yeah. Isn't that the off?
No, a lot.
Yeah,
It's
a
EG.
cool stuffed toy.
That thing's awesome.
I mean, they have played a lot of American
We
teams
talked
as
about
well.
this last time when we
That's
were
not
talking
tier
about
one.
Tide Cosmetics.
Right? Unless you consider Cloud9 and I don't know. Do you guys consider Cloud9 NA?
Euro.
They're mostly here, I'd say. They have
See,
two
I
other
understand
players.
why they need to play on
Half and half.
East because of the Vancouver being West.
Yeah,
Right.
UI just destroys that team because of that.
Yeah.
He's just like, guys, I'm from
30
Vancouver. I'm
seconds
getting like
to battle.
250 ping.
Like I was talking to Conrad, if they both lived in Toronto, then it would probably be they'd probably play in Europe.
Yeah.
They play on Lux all the time. Yeah, it wouldn't be an
Yeah.
issue. But Vancouver is
That's as far west as
Well,
you go, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe
pretty
they win
much.
TI5 and buy a condo in Spain or something.
Start boot camping.
Yeah.
That sounds like an expensive spot.
Yeah,
No,
Spain.
Spain is not expensive.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Greece. They're having a lot of economic problems. Like,
I would
Wow.
move there.
The battle begins.
you really did not sell that well, man.
It's a great vacation spot. Everybody's poor. They're just giving stuff away.
no, but if you have an income that comes from outside the country, then
Right.
like I don't
Then
know,
you're good to go.
$2,000 and you have a mansion or something. I don't know.
Easy.
Really?
$2,000 mansion. Man, I could move there. Let's go. I
Sounds
gotta learn
good.
Spanish though first.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, here we go. The laning stage is shaping up right now. Zai's gonna be top tier, and S4 going toe to toe mid lane. And he's gonna get Arc Lightning, but he also is probably gonna throw some Ignite Harass as well. And this should be too bad of a lane for Fear, I think, until Lightning Bolt starts getting leveled up. So.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It's rarely a bad lane versus Zeus. He would just bottle Crow.
Not happening.
I can't find any.
Oh, Zima getting
oh,
blocked.
boy,
Oh,
he's
look at
done.
Blocks from Zai coming out. The right click's easy for his blood.
17-0, boys.
What a hero there, boys.
Yeah. Very fair.
Balance.
Do you guys actually think he's not balanced? Like for real?
TV?
Yeah.
No, I think it's balanced. It's
Probably not balanced to a certain extent. I don't know. I'm not
The
one
fact
to
that
make-
his metamorphosis isn't an ultimate is kind of weird to me.
I mean,
it used
in
to be.
Dota 1, Metamorphosis used to give plus damage instead of base damage.
Yes.
right? So I think maybe if that change were implemented, I think it would be a lot more balanced. His
Warriors of the
And you
wood.
have to spend a lot of focus, resources to focus on the main hero.
Yeah.
So maybe if they tone down the damage of
Yeah, that
illusions
actually
by
makes a lot of
doing that,
sense.
but-
Yeah, the illusions seem to be the real issue because you just take down towers so fast. If it's just the one hero, then that's not an issue for the most part.
Mhm.
But, Universe is going to be bottom. He's playing the off lane, Nature's Prophet.
Try to block him, but they can't.
He's been playing
You
a
say
lot.
you don't
of-
like to.
He was talking about this last
What's
night.
Universe doing?
I don't know what he was just stuck there.
Using the courier.
down, right
Ultimate
click.
comes too
He was
soon.
just standing there.
That was so
Found it
uncharacteristic.
twice. Shame on you.
I don't think so. He wasn't stopped. He didn't have to sleep. There's a Wraith Fire
Oh
Blast on his
my.
still getting chased down. That's a double damage rune. Universe gets back in TPs. Is he going to die himself? No, you are dead, my friend. Zai getting another kill.
Well, Universe makes up for that with a little XP, I suppose.
I guess.
That was his plan the entire time. We're going to TP on the tide. We're going to get a kill. Let's go.
Well, now he has to walk all the way back.
No. He has a TD actually.
Oh, yes, he has. Oh, you're right.
That foresight.
Covering
So
all the
handy.
bases, man.
Yeah.
What a player.
He's a slow courier.
Oh, he's going to die again? Yeah, he gets sleeped up, and now they're just going to right click him down as well. Body block. Kroki
Well-
doesn't get it off, but he should still go down here. Maybe they're not going to dive
he
him.
lives.
He gets away just in time. Wow.
And Zai just tried to zone out the Zeus. Zai's doing work right here with that DD,
Dire's
which has
bottom
expired, so
tower
time
is
to go
under
home, I
attack.
guess. And he will go back top, yeah.
For Zeus, this is more a question for Merlini since he is the master.
Zoo Masters.
Is there any other skill build other than the one? Like that you could find viable. in
Before
something.
you could do like the stats bolt build, but with Bottle Crow, no.
Stats bolt. Huh. With nothing in
people-
static field?
People like to get magic stick a lot before, and that was like their
Oh, I
own source
see,
of
yeah.
mana regeneration, so you didn't want to feed people stick charges, but now it doesn't really matter, because they have infinite mana anyways with Bottle Crow.
Okay.
So,
I bet you were super excited when they made those changes so you could target the ground.
that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think if Bottle Crow were taken out, Zeus would be a lot stronger, though. You can
Same
just
with a
spam
lot
the
of
Bottle
heroes
Crow.
like Queen
Yeah.
of Pain and
Yeah. I still fervently despise Bottle Crow.
Yeah.
I think that mechanic should not be in the game.
I mean, on one level, it does let a lot of other heroes play mid, which is kind of cool from a viewer's standpoint.
Yeah, but you're talking about it. I mean, it also takes a lot of heroes out of a
Yeah.
position of dominance.
I wouldn't say a lot, though.
Well, think about this. But just right before Dota 2 came out, Lion was a very, very solid mid.
I think Lion is like the best 1v1 mid, not including ganks. I keep saying that, nobody believes me.
Yeah, well, the thing is that you
Get
can't-
level
no.
6, I'm gonna finger you. Let's go.
Venom would own you.
You just mana drain him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much mana is Plague Ward?
Yeah, 15?
Okay, so then maybe mana drain isn't too good.
20, sorry.
I think
Dire's
that's the
middle
case for like a
tower
lot of
is under
support mids. You think
attack.
about a lot of support mids. Nobody really talks about like Bane mid with Enfeeble or even like Frost mid with war traps.
Well, and even Cuddle, but the thing is, okay, you're a support, you want mid, now what?
Yeah, what do you transition into?
I think Lion getting farm. I mean, think of it this way: the way that the metagame's kind of shifting is, you get levels on somebody, you transition out and give levels to your
Yes.
support, but you
Right.
can do the opposite even.
Yes.
Get fast levels on your Lion, get a quick blink dagger, and he can just roam around the rest of the game. I mean, early blink dagger, somebody like Lion with the level 1 hex being what 2.5 seconds, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong.
But generally now people want either very tanky mids or heroes that can stay back and farm a lot. Like Zeus can just spam arc from a very far distance. Like Brewmaster, very survivable.
It's also a lot about the AoE control as well. You think about
Yeah.
Puck, you think about Brewmaster. And Lion just doesn't have that utensil. I just don't think that it's the same type of hero. It's good. You can burst the hero down and they die very quickly.
I guess you could add Rasta to that mix as well.
Yes.
Rasta
like-
used to be very popular too.
Yeah. I like how PPD and Zai have been constantly pulling all the time. PPD is already level 4, 5 minutes into the game, which for support is pretty amazing. I don't know why they're prioritizing so much levels on him, because Poison Nova is kind of cool, but you kind of pop Poison Nova and you're out of mana if you're a support. But, I mean, they're encountering a lot of farm on their support, which is pretty nice.
That's just the EG style. Make sure you get up Zai, make sure you get a PPD. And PPD just wants level 7 and then he's good to go. Then you just hit your R button, and if you die in the fight, then you die. But
Radiant's
as
top
long as you
tower
hit your
is
R
under
button, you're good
attack.
to go. And you can't stand up in a fight if there's Metamorphosis and PPD has itself, man.
Yeah.
It's just too much. And plus this push right now that you're clearly seeing is ridiculous. The Terrorblade coming out. They will rotate up the Elder Titan here. They're going to push him back, and it's so hard to push into the Elder Titan with that stomp coming out as well.
That was a scary mother effer, I'll tell you what. Freaking terrible.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Skip the
attack.
Arcana as well.
His Arcana is really weird.
Dire's
It's like
structures
not
are
colorful.
fortified.
I think he made it black. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Our Taurus is black, yeah. I think someone had a blue one yesterday that I really
Yes.
Is black maybe?
Black.
Yeah, black, blue one's good. I like the white ones as well.
Do you like the pink one?
I haven't seen the pink one, so I don't know what it
I
looks
like the pink one.
So how's Kuro's farm? We haven't really focused on him at all.
1,000 gold, Aquila, Quelling Blade bottle. So he's getting up there actually. He has what, 39 CS? Not as much as Artur, but he's in an okay spot. He's looking to go for the early ratings, obviously, and that should be pretty good for him.
Does he go straight there?
Drum's optional. I think Drums is okay here. EG probably going to take a lot of towers early, so.
I'm kind of.
What is the rationale for?
Just so you can fight early. Gives you a little bit more mana.
That
You know, maybe
multicast.
it helps you survive a multicast or whatever it may be.
Oh, that flight force flow though, and now the lightning bolt suits his ult as well. They will not get on here, but now the match is so they will turn it around. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. The Universe comes in as well, no TP. He has Nature's Wrath. He will not be able to fight this.
Oh,
Body block
blocked,
Puppy.
blocked.
It's a little bit too late. He did miss the Spirit Stop coming in. Plague Ward coming out as well. Will they turn this?
Puppy
has
is
no
a little bit
mana,
too
it
deep.
seems.
Yeah, they have to back away, and so just a 1-for-1 exchange, mid for a mid, and a lot of
Off
action
with you.
happening.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. 1-for-1 trade, but Zeus didn't get any levels out of that. That's probably the most important thing, especially this time of the game.
And they used the Zeus ult as well, whereas the Ogre ult, you don't have to use that thing. The thing just happens.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't? You don't?
I'm
But you know the
trying.
secret button that enables multicast?
Please tell me. You've got the insider information. I need it.
You're thinking about what threats, Kuro?
Great power flash. Just using some trouble. Multicast goes out the song. He does get it off. Nature's
Ooh.
Wrath. That took him down pretty low. He's gonna have to TP away immediately. The Ignite did a lot of damage, but he will survive. Arteezy contesting the top room, looking for no kill. I don't think he has.
I'd rather have the
reflection.
runes.
Look at that stack, though.
Wait, do they know that? Have they seen that stack?
I don't think so. They could put a plague ward up there and find out very easily, though, in PPD.
Radiant's
not doing
bottom
but
tower
they could
is under
definitely
attack.
contest that with Terrorblade at some point. They
Dire's
shouldn't give that
top
away to
tower
Simba for
is
free.
under
They-
attack.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Well,
because-
that's a really hard ancient to fight because when you fight there, you're fighting usually downhill and you're at a choke too.
Yeah.
So you have to like take down the mid tower generally before.
What if you come from behind, like from the secret shop route?
I mean, it takes a while though, right? They have what, plague wards plus maybe some nature's prophet summons. It takes a while. That's a big ancient set because those are really difficult to contest unless you have like good ancient, you know, beast
The no multicast coming except for the Ignite. Now there's the Lightning Bolt to swap out as
Oh.
well. Arc Lightning, Zeus himself, but Fear is so damn tanky. I got all this body fat. You can't kill me. They do get the kill on Zai, the Raid King, somewhere else across the map. He's gone. Big Daddy's gonna stop him up. So
Radiant's
the Fire
top
Blast.
tower is
He
under
comes in
attack.
Riptide. They do get the kill. Fear diving
New
too
life
deep.
will make its home
And they
on
also
this
do
door.
get the
Radiant
kill as
structures
Universe
are
TP's in
fortified.
and takes down Puppy, who is on the retreat. And up, actually in the lane, Zai died, so.
Big winner of these was terribly then.
Dire's bottom tower. Radiant's
Farming,
top
pushing,
tower
he gets
has
the tier 1
fallen.
tower. This was all happening in Naga's lane, so she couldn't farm as fast. And EG, creating space for Artur.
Yeah, this is just Artur's MO. He's in heaven right now.
What do you think about Terribly going Radiance against Naga? You don't see Radiance as often, obviously, but do you think it's better against Naga than it would be a normal, like any other hero? Considering it just to some degree kind of cancels it out.
In terms of man fighting,
Dire's middle tower
that's
is
not
under
really what you
attack.
get Radiance for. In terms of being able to split push,
Dire's
I would say
bottom
yeah.
tower
But
has
EG I think is
fallen.
actually pretty good at keeping their lanes pushed out, especially with the nature's problem. Maybe if they didn't have it, I think it'd be a much more viable.
Trying to get up the Ravage. He got body blocked by his own teammate. Fear is in trouble. Ravage is gonna go raid
He's so
Fire Blast,
tanky.
swap out. Fear is in trouble. Not done yet though. Everyone is looking secret. Here comes Universe. He's gonna get one. Will he get two? Size Magic Missile down. There's one. Puppy still alive. TP out. He leaves Puppy to die. 2-for-2 exchange. Actually, it was the reincarnation use from Zai as he is level 6 now. He's good to go.
That was a very good fight for EG. They get the TIE Hunter. They waste the Ravage just to kill Fear, which normally if you use your ultimate for one kill, it's okay. It's okay to use the Ravage, the Black Hole. But the aftermath, leaving the Vengeful Spirit and the TIE Hunter dead, definitely not worth it.
It was pretty smart of Fear to get Tread, I think, over Arcanes, because he needs that extra HP. He's been like surprisingly tanky, and Ogre you generally think is pretty tanky, but
Yeah.
Secret
Oh,
obviously.
TIE Hunter is
gets
gonna
a
do
lot.
those ancients, I think.
Yeah, and he's gonna get. He's actually pretty far away from that.
Alright, so 570 gold, let's keep track of this.
So this is
Over under on his gold after this.
1400? No,
I'd
that's
say
1600.
I'd say under.
I'll say over 1600.
Over 1600.
Alright, we'll see.
1100 gold.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, they get the kill on No-Till as Fear just walks mid and just blows him up, it looks like, with the Raid Fire Blast from his eye as well. And you guys, you said 1600, right?
Yeah.
Still 2 dragons, dude.
Yeah, there's still
We'll see, hold on.
Dragons are-
Come on, towers.
Oh, that was a low
I'm
dragon.
already wrong. It's above 1400.
Easy.
Yeah,
Dragons
yeah,
at least
yeah, it's
200.
gotta be
Yeah,
above
yeah,
60,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Come on, guys.
Damn. That math, though.
I'm Asian, man.
16. There's one more. It's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1800.
Ah,
Damn.
80 gold.
Pretty sick.
Smoke of the Sea ganked down bottom. Who are they going to find? It's going to be Crow. This could be a huge kill. He doesn't have Song. It's on cooldown. Raid Fire Blast. No, he does have Song. It's going to go. Oh! He gets the kill. The clubs to the face. Fear gets it done. He's down for 32 seconds. What a big kill. He had 2,900 gold after his death, so they do stifle his Radiance farm a bit.
And TB is just so far ahead of the Naga right now. After that tower and after that death. To be fair, I don't think the multicast would have mattered. He still had like Ignite plus Plague Ward damage on him, so it probably still would have ticked down.
Oh,
He didn't have a TB score either.
Yeah, he's still died.
The old Nature's Prophet Blade Mail build. I love this.
For a second, I thought PPD was flaming when it was like lagging to the Naga side.
Got him.
You got okay?
Naga's cast point though.
Yeah,
So slow.
it is.
R button, please.
Hey.
Raise your hands.
You have to breathe deep to actually sing, you know? So
I need to sing the song of my people. I need
Even
to live.
Split. Split is pretty long too.
Well, they changed that, though.
Did they?
What, the Bruce split?
No, the Naga split.
Naga split, okay.
Yeah.
It was like, I thought you were talking about Brewmaster for a second. We find on different servers again.
but chat is lagging.
Wonder if they're having ping issues. We had a little bit of this yesterday, I think, as well. The Vici Secret Series, so.
Volvo?
Volvo, please.
No, but it says they just can't open up stuff on browser.
It's Volvo, man. It affects your
blame-
computers. It's infecting the entire network.
Blame them.
God damn it. It's Skynet. It's alive. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Terminator?
I didn't even know
No.
there was a new Terminator coming out until somebody told me recently, and I'm like, where have I been? Like, can somebody show this to me? So.
I'm so over Terminator. The last ones have been garbage.
Yeah, the last
Yeah,
one's been
yeah.
really bad. That's true.
Wait, how many were there? 4, right?
There was
Mm.
there was the first 3, and then there was Terminator.
No, there was the first 2.
Okay,
And
well,
the
yes,
th-
the
yeah.
first 2 were amazing, and then there's the third one with Arnold again, and we're
Yeah.
like, who are these other actors?
And then the guy from Avatar.
Yes,
That was the 4th one.
Wasn't there one with
Christian Bale also.
Christian Bale? Yeah.
Yeah, that one as
Christian
well.
Bale.
Yeah,
I actually didn't see that one. Was that any good?
It was better than T3, I think.
Well, anything.
I
me
think
taking
so.
A dump is
I
better
think
than
it was
T3,
better than
so.
T3, but I don't think it was better by much. The only thing that really saved that movie is, again, probably Christian Bale, because his acting is always on point, but, like, it was kind of a silly movie, to be honest.
Does it
Yeah.
ruin it for you knowing that he's just a complete jerk? It does.
Not
I
really,
try not
no.
to let it affect me, but it kind of
No.
does.
We had this kind of conversation the other day where we talked about personalities and stuff like that, and I don't think it's really that big of an issue, honestly, as long as he performs doing his actual job.
So he could be like a serial murderer or whatever.
Well, I didn't say that. I mean,
No,
I
keep
didn't
it
say
within
that.
the realms of the law.
I mean, like, he could be a jerk. If he murders people, that's different, you know? Like, we're
What a
talking
jerk.
about
Well,
Christian
he'd
Bale, not like
probably
Bill
be in
Cosby or
jail at that
something,
point, but I don't know. Sounds a little too lax for my taste.
Maybe it was one outburst. One day.
No.
He had a bad day.
no, he's
Yeah,
a jerk.
it was like probably the one and only time he was just being a jerk,
Yeah.
and it's just all over the internet. Now this
No.
guy's just famous for being a jerk.
No, that's not true though. I've heard inside stories, bro. I know people on the
Ah,
inside.
you do know people on the inside, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Chevy Chase is also an absolute racist.
I've heard that as
No,
well.
yeah, but that he totally looks apart.
He plays
Damn,
himself
dude.
on TV.
That doesn't make it better.
Everybody forgives the racism of Chevy Chase because he's just so lovable somehow. Somehow a lovable racist. I don't know how that's possible. But
And at this point, it seems like he's kind of senile as well, so he can get away with it, I think, for the most part. Have you guys watched Community at all? Or like,
yeah. I never liked him in Community. His character.
No,
was-
yeah, I know. I think everyone else in that show is great, and then you look at Chevy Chase and you're just like, what are you doing here, man?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think he's thinking the same thing. Didn't he just leave?
Yeah, he left. He
He
left.
just left. But like, that's him, man. Like, how can you get away with that? You just leave a TV show at one point.
Dota!
Anyways, we're back into the game. Here we go. 5-8 the score currently. 12.5 minutes into the game. Terrorblade, like you mentioned, Ben, far and away your leader in terms of net worth and CS as well. And Groky's got some catching up to do, it looks like.
The good old Arteezy Terrorblade.
Ruh-roh.
Wiggly wiggly.
Volvo. Please.
Volvo, come fix our internet, please.
Only in the morning, guys.
Hmm.
Artur seems to be salty about it, as he always is.
So back to Christian Bale.
Back to Terminator.
Let's talk about anything but
So
Dota.
there's Terminator, there's Jurassic
There's-
World,
Jurassic World, there's Star Wars.
which is by far the most hype one, easily.
Wait,
Well,
why
they
is-
didn't show anything. They just showed the lightsaber with things and a little ball.
Yeah, but I mean, at least the CGI looked good. At least it looked
Well,
like
just
it
the
could
fact that
grow.
it's Star Wars is already more hype.
Yeah, it's J.J. Abrams.
Jurassic World looked like the worst movie
Yeah.
ever.
Also, it doesn't have Jeff Goldblum, so that's an immediate, like, they lost.
Wait, I thought he was.
Yeah.
He's definitely not in it?
I don't think he's in it. I mean, he might be a cameo, but I don't think he's
Alright,
part
I
of
have
the
to admit, it
cast.
doesn't really make or break the movie for me.
What's your opinion on Jeff Goldblum, Ben?
I don't know anything about pop culture.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting this. Like, we're talking about this stuff with you, and you're just like,
Wait,
have
Merlin,
no
you don't
idea.
watch movies at all?
I watch some movies, but
Alright,
I
what's
don't,
your favorite movie?
I don't
then?
really like actor. I don't really know actors and actresses by name. That I don't follow the.
Alright,
gossip.
favorite movie.
Favorite movie? I like most of the popular ones. I mean,
That's not.
That's
I
not
really,
an answer. That's
I
not
really
an
dislike
answer.
Gravity though.
Okay.
I'm on the
Alright, forget about dislike. Your favorite movie.
favorite. I like
Specific.
The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
that's
works.
fair.
Yeah.
You and LD are on that Gravity hate train.
Gravity is awful.
Like,
I don't
like,
know why
see,
they hate it so
I
much.
see, like,
terrible.
what I forget whatever it was the Interstellar movie that came out, and I just saw like LD tweeting like Gravity's such a shit movie or something like that. I'm like, both you guys hate that
There's
movie.
no story, dude.
I mean, it was exciting to watch like in IMAX. Like, yeah, there's no story, but that's not the point.
It's
of the
like
movie.
watching a picture book, dude.
That doesn't entertain you.
No.
Were you all in the same room at the same time? I feel like LD infected everybody with his negativity.
I
on
watched
that.
it with someone else.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Well,
To each their own, I suppose.
Oh, man.
Just shivers of disgust.
The Room is my favorite movie. What a great movie
The
this is.
Room?
The room is really good.
Which one's that?
I hear stuff.
We're gonna get it
So,
Back to
yeah,
the game.
Marlene can't wait.
Yeah. Just
He's like,
no
I'm
more
so out
basketball
of my
today.
element. Bring me Dota.
I'm just listening.
Universe farming, he's ancient. He's nowhere near getting 1800 gold out of the
What do you think about the blade mail?
What?
Null talisman thing that's been
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's pretty good. Like, look at the
infecting
damage.
Nature's Prophet. Yeah, it's the burst damage and
Look at the damage. He's like doing 140 damage almost, and
auto hat.
it's gonna do a lot.
I think with against the AoE in this game, against the No Tail, against Zeus, against everything that Secret have, Blade Mail is such a good pickup this game. I think, in all honesty, and it's the right way to go. We've seen Universe do a numerous amount of builds. We've seen the Maelstrom build. We've seen the Midas before as well, but I think Blade Mail makes.
Oh, they found Fear.
And he's gonna get spotted out by.
Well, it tells you that they want to fight a lot before the Naga gets Radiance plus a couple of other items, because TB's going to have Manta fairly soon, and then with the Blade Mail, I mean, they're not going for, let's say, Necro Book, they're not going for a Midas, a Maelstrom, Blink, whatever split push build you want to go, so they're looking to bring the fight early before Secret
Dire's
gets a
top
big item
tower
refresh
is
on
under
Tide too,
attack.
which Simba gets very, very often, so Secret needs to make sure they shore up their defenses, fight with Naga if necessary, or just
Radiant's
sleep,
middle tower
disengage
is
and
under
split
attack.
push and delay until later when the farming between Terrorblade and Naga can even out.
We're seeing a smoke by Secret. I think they're trying to create some space for Naga to finish that raid.
Fine,
Which
Universe
is-
Radiant's
is out of
middle
their
tower
mission.
is
He
under
sees the
attack.
Spirit. TV Puppy to stop going in. Magically gets the Blade Mail off, not doing anything. Wow, he got blown up.
What a great pickup.
Radiant structures are
He was
fortified.
just sitting there farming, just minding his own business. He just gets destroyed.
When I see that pickup, I think of Skyrath Mage for some reason.
Yeah.
Very common pickup.
Or Pugna.
Yeah, fuck that too.
Pugna is fun.
We don't ever see. I think that's an underpicked hero. Is Pugna.
You know, I thought so too. I was like, oh man, they should pick Piglet. And then the times that I see them, it's just like
Underwhelming.
completely failed. Like they take
Radiant's
the T1s and
bottom
they're like, oh man, this is
tower is
going so
under
good for
attack.
Pugna, and then they can't do anything.
I
after
feel like
that.
that hero has like an identity crisis. The buff to help your teammates when he should be a core hero. Like he's kind of in between.
What
to
am
some
I?
degree.
Ice Frog, tell me, I need to know.
It's seriously, man. The hero.
Well, the
Brings a
change
lot
Not
to
a
say.
core, not a support, a core port.
TI4, when all the pushing actually mattered, and they didn't change the bounties to the towers and stuff, that hero was fine. Now the hero is just like, I don't get any gold from these tower kills anymore. It's awful. I don't know what I'm doing anymore with my
No, but
life."
even then he wasn't even picked that consistent.
No, he wasn't. It was always like Razor, Furion.
I feel like when I think of the hero, other than like pushing the towers Nether Ward, or with the Nether Blast, Nether Ward against specific heroes like Sand King, which isn't even picked that much
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like such a good counter to specific heroes.
The first loss game, this guy.
It's very situationalized as any hero, but, well,
Vici liked it a lot.
they did.
I think that hero needs a little bit of a rework.
Vici also like picked like Rolling Druid as well, too, to a certain extent during that time period. I saw it a couple of times, I think, but
Oh, multicast and slow and everything.
the RNG comes out again from Fear. And what's he sitting at in terms of itemization for Fear right now? He must
He's on a point
Radiant's middle
booster.
tower is under attack.
So
close, yeah.
is it going to be the Ags right away?
Yeah, I mean, it
Well,
has to be.
I was talking to Fear yesterday, and he was telling me that to him, Axe and Ogre
Radiant's
is the
middle
best
tower
Axe in
has
the game.
fallen.
Really?
Yeah, and essentially, if you're a support, he was saying that. And if you're a support and you just get brown boots and an axe, suddenly that hero becomes as threatening as the core.
Yeah.
There's a couple. I mean, Witch Doctor is pretty darn good. Tiny's
yeah.
is really good.
He might be using hyperbole.
Okay, he was.
That's EG though. They go for
They-
the blanket statements.
they
You know?
do,
Yes.
They really
This
do.
is the best. This is the worst. There's no in between.
Well, they're gonna go for Roshan now. RTZ pops the Metamorphosis, the all-black Terrorblade Arcana.
That's what they do. They go away.
And Universe and RTZ are gonna go to work, and they should take this down pretty quickly. So this is gonna be another objective taken for Evil Geniuses. And although the Astral is gonna come out, maybe you think about contesting this if you're Secret. You have the Ravage, there is no song, obviously, but with Ravage, maybe they go in here. Sprout's gonna be up. That's actually, I don't think, anywhere of note.
Elder Titan's such an amazing hero against Roshan, though. One of the best, I would say. It used to be all about the Bat Rider, but now it's all about the Elder Titan.
17-minute Radiance. Not too shabby.
Yeah, that's not bad. He got killed once, and
Yeah.
then the rest of the time he was just farming, getting kills as well. He's
But
been involved. So.
he's not going to be fighting still. Like, you always get like boots of travel right afterwards, which just helps you split push, and then you start to get a little bit more.
He might
tanky.
set something up with Song if he needs to, but for the most part, he'll probably just sit back and farm, I think. I don't know if they just let this Roshan go for free, and they certainly
They
need
should
Song.
not. They have a lot of good team fight They just need Elder Titan to keep stomping Roshan.
Haven't really seen the Zeus being that effective of a pick so far.
No, I mean there haven't really been that many big engagements either, and you have these big fat heroes near your
Yeah,
face,
exactly.
like Zai on the Wraith and Ogre, that are difficult to burst down quickly with Zeus.
Smoke with the Sea Gang's gonna go. They're gonna run into a couple of illusions. Illusions battling. And
Oh,
Fierce
yeah.
is gonna get caught out. Magic missile. Lightning
Radiant's
bolt
bottom
comes
tower
down from
is
the
under
heavens. They
attack.
blow him up, and he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And Kuro Knight might be pushing this tower and getting this, which is the second.
Oh, TB looks like he was heading into
Dire's
Roshan. I don't know if
top
he's
tower
fighting
is
on
under
He
Zeus.
doesn't have
attack.
Metamorphosis anymore. It's not easy to take now. They don't have trans. They're probably just gonna trade Tier 1 towers.
Radiant's
at this point.
bottom tower
Tier
is
1
under
tower top
attack.
goes. Tier 1 bottom is gonna be
Radiant
clipped. And
structures
so
are
far, no
fortified.
TP's coming in, so it looks like they're not gonna commit. They're gonna just try to stifle
Radiant's
off the
bottom
push
tower has
and then go back to
fallen.
work again. Terrorblade does have his Manta Style, by the way, plus 200 gold. He has an ultimate orb, I believe that's his on the courier as well, flying out. So his Scotty's already getting started. So as fast
Dire's
as
top
Kuro's
tower
Radiance
is under
was,
attack.
and 17 minutes isn't that bad by any stretch of the imagination. Terrorblade's just on another level right now, it seems like.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
He'll still like catch up really easily though once he has Radiance. Like Naga doesn't really have any farming tools. She's not that great at jungling prior to Radiance, unlike Terrorblade. But I think once Terrorblade gets like Manta Scotty, he'll be like strongest relative to Naga than he will be. And then after that point, the gap will close a lot. Right now it's already starting to close, but Scotty's just such a big pickup on the Terrorblade. But I don't know if they'll be able to push high ground with it unless they get the Aegis.
Yeah, they really do need that Roshan, and I expect to see a play happen around that pit, whether it's a smoke gank or a smoke into the pit from either team. Could be huge, but the Astral's going to keep coming out over and over and over again. For no tail, he's got up the Roshan, so...
Question for you guys. If Simba keeps getting farmed, which he seems to be doing, is Terrorblade really forced to go BKB right here? Of course he doesn't
I
want
think
to.
so. Double Ravage. I mean, with Elder Titan, it's just so easy to kill a Terrorblade without a BKB. And they don't have any defensive heroes either, right? They don't have a Vengeful Spirit like you'll usually see on the side of a Terrorblade.
Oh wow, he went
so-
4-star.
Four step on.
TIE Hunter. He had
yeah.
2.3k gold, and instead of going for Refresher directly,
He wants
just
more movement options, that's fine.
link 4 stuff. Interesting.
I've seen this a lot,
Oh,
though.
there's a couple 4-steps on our team now, but Secret's big advantage in team fights, and like you said, there's no true BKB holders for EG. It's kind of like they have to force it. And as a result, I think Zeus getting an early Veil would be really good, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And also...
Oh, nice deal.
4-step, there
yeah.
you go. It's
Already
working
worth it. Paid off. Here
Uh-oh.
gets stomped up, he's done. Zaz to the backside, and they're not going to go for this. And Simba has the haste and something to back away. Fear's Ags is actually almost done. He is one component away.
The way this game's been playing, you'd think it was a best of 1 for 3rd place.
Yeah.
Pretty passive overall.
It's not the high flag that's happening at all coming out from the first couple of games from both squads in EG and Cloud9. But I think right now, Equal Geniuses, they're in a good position. But you talked about the Naga getting farmed the Refresh Orb. And I feel like there is kind of a block for Equal Geniuses.
Oh, Universe kind of. Oh wow, the damage. Happy. He melts by our TC and S4 collect the prize, and the Universe is gonna go down. But yeah, insane amount of damage with that Blade Mail.
And some people have been saying that like Zeus is really good versus Terrorblade because you can ult and then find the right Terrorblade and then immediately burst him down. But they have plenty of AoE
Dire's middle
already
tower
to
is
kind
under attack.
of destroy their illusions.
Do you think TV picks up BKB next? Is that 100% after the Scotty?
If they want to push high ground, yes. If they don't, then Butterfly and just keep farming.
I don't know if that's the
Butterfly
best idea,
crit.
though. Like, if you keep farming, the Naga's just going to pass you, I think.
Well, I mean, pushing
Radiant's
into a
bottom
500
tower
and
is under
Naga is not a
attack.
good idea either.
Yeah.
So it depends on what they want.
So who has the late game?
I would say Secret because they have better ultimates, like Venom ult, whatever. Like you're fighting against illusions, which is not that great. Ogre is decent, but he doesn't really have any mobility right now.
Dire's
And
top tower is under
I just
attack.
think that the Stomp plus Ravage and then Sleep and then the defensive cooldown, defensive swap is going to be really, really big too. And they don't really have a good way to protect Terrorblade. They could just all in on Terrorblade and then take the fight
I
from
feel like the way games have been playing and since this last patch, it's all about the refresher. Like whichever team has the most refreshers has the best chance of winning. Not sure if I like that,
The
but
Refresher is a strange item.
it's so freaking good. And we talked about how maybe they could nerf it so it doesn't include BKB, but is that even enough? I don't know.
Let's wait and see.
I mean, this is like a core, like, go back like a year and a half, and then throughout the entire Dota history, Pressure's never really been core.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting Zai, but he's gonna slow people. I don't know.
That's
That's
not
what
the
they
best
do.
fight for that. Puppy's already caught it. Yet there's gonna be the air splitter going in. Ravage as well. Zai is out of the fight. It looks like he's out of the post. He doesn't stop them. Juso goes to so much damage. They have to back away now. Arteezy thunders onto S4. Multicast goes in, but it's not looking like the best fight for Evil Genius. Poison Nova gets off. Arteezy's done as well. Natural order. The Zeus damage. The AoE is real. Secret are going to work. They take down 4. They're probably gonna take down 5 as well. Kuro is coming in 4 steps. Guys, easy 5-man wipe coming out from Secret. Beautiful swap coming out from Puppy to set that fight up, and then
Does
the
Zeus
stop
have
as well.
Bloodstone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just built a Bloodstone
Yeah.
and he got him. Well, he suicided.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. And as I pointed out, suicide did happen.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a 5-for-1 almost.
Yeah, 5 for 2. But, I'm actually surprised because I didn't expect Zeus to go for Blaster. Normally you see them wanting to go for the Axe, Refresher, Veil. There's so many choices for the
Dire's
Zeus,
top
but he decides to go
tower is
first
under
for the first
attack.
step, now for the Blaststone.
Dire's
And
structures
I
are
guess this means that they
fortified.
will want to fight a lot against EG from now on.
Dire's middle tower
well, especially
is under
after
attack.
that fight. Now Naga's finally leapfrogged ahead over Terrorblade. That did not take long. I expected to happen like maybe around the 30-minute mark.
Yeah. I think not getting Roshan earlier hurt Evil Genius a lot. And they're going to find no schedule. They're going to pick up a kill. He's going to try to get his stop off. No such luck, though.
Just support.
They really need EKBs on EG though. Like Raven King needs one, Terrorblade needs one, Nature's Prophet eventually at some point too.
Yeah.
Maybe even Ogre.
Could be.
And they don't have Ravage. Song is available, though. And the illusions are being annoying. They have to take this tier 1 tower, so despite losing that fight, they didn't really get an objective off the back end of that. Roshan wasn't taken, the tier 1 tower wasn't taken, so
You still feel very threatened for EG though. You're losing a mid game fight, and then you don't really have late game secured either.
Oh, they go from here. Trade the stun, but S4 has a lot of damage here. He's gonna fall. Here comes Universe. He tries to collect, but it's gonna be hard. Zai with the stun. He's gonna get S4. First to trade dies. S4 is also gonna die right here. I think it's a great counter gun from EG.
yeah, they really needed that. Those 2 kills, although they're, I mean, that's obviously a big target, Puppy not so much, but this is what it turns into. It turns into Roshan, and you could still maybe think about contesting. You have Ravage coming off cooldown pretty soon. Stomp on his eye. He actually has reincarnation in 12 seconds, so he needs to be careful. And I don't know. I don't know if they could really commit to this, honestly. Zeus is back
Ravage
within
is up
6
now,
seconds.
too.
Yeah, Ravage is up, so they have to actually just back out of the pit.
Can you guys remind me how the Astral Spirit works as far as the minus armor? It's split or something like that, right? One of them is minus magic, one of them is minus...
No, you're talking about the aura, or you're talking about...
How the aura works with the
No, the
Astral
aura works
Spirit.
with both.
It's the
What am I
same.
thinking? Is it
The
ult?
stomp, your hero does physical damage and the illusion does magical
Okay,
damage.
so it's actually negligible then.
Now
It
you're
does very little damage.
Nice kept by Universe on Big Daddy in the bottom lane.
Big Daddy's not having a fun
This is
game.
what they need to do. They need to find pickoffs. This 4 is going to get jumped on by Zap, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, I know.
Zai's going to get caught on. He does have reincarnation. Fear's like, I'm running. I'm going to get you. But maybe not so much, and they're just in the back way. I think Fear-
Scotty's... That's actually a late Scotty if you think about it. He had a lot of components about like
Yeah.
5-6
Yep.
minutes ago.
He could have had that at like 21, 22 minutes, and now... Blink
Oh,
Ravage.
jump.
Oh, it goes on to TPD, but he just TP'd in. Bit of a misplay there from Sid, but they have to back away.
was
Ravage is
good
now
of
on
you.
cooldown.
Yeah.
Jump the gun a bit. Ugh.
They might have to blow sleep here.
TP coming from Universe. I'm not sure
Where's
though.
Universe going?
I think he canceled the TP after the same for the most part. Yes, those 3 ignites going in, the Kupo is going to get cleared, and there's the Meta now done for the Naga Siren as well, but they're going to head to the Roche Pit for Evil Geniuses, and maybe they can finally fish it now. Can they do it? Can they take it down?
Poor Roche, he's so teased, man.
Dire's middle tower
Are you gonna
has
kill
been
me or not?
denied.
Please just kill me.
That's still pretty good though that they delayed the first rope until 26.
Yeah.
Roshan has fallen to the
impressive.
Dire.
Never die.
Yeah, if you're Seeker right now, you're pretty happy with how this game is going. You just have to make sure that you don't lose a big fight, especially with this Aegis up on our TZ, and in turn lose a lot of objectives. So
Yeah, just they have really good high ground defense. So if it's just straight 5-on-5 without any base pickoffs, I think Secret can hold high ground for a very long time.
yeah,
And it's gonna get easier and easier the more time it passes as well.
There's the Axe for Fear.
Radiant's
Apparently the best
bottom
Axe in
tower
the game.
is
that
under
should have been done
attack.
earlier too. We talked
Yeah.
about the Terrorblade and
Dire's top
Scotty,
tower
but
is under attack.
that Axe had all of its components sans a Blade of Alacrity at like maybe 20 minutes. So
That's the timing you'll see on a good timing for support.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. It's just like the fact that
Dire's
Ogre
structures
doesn't farm
are
particularly
fortified.
fast, even if he was left with
Dire's
a core roll,
top
which
tower
allows him
is
to actually
under
get level
attack.
13, just doesn't help him in the farm.
you got that illusion, buddy. Nice job.
What's
Get
that?
out of here.
ET ult also used to Naga.
Nothing really going
They're
on.
trying to punch a Naga illusion as well.
So, okay, they're getting a couple of kills here and there. A lot of them on our supports on like, you know, No Tail and the Elder Titan. They got one at S4 earlier too, so that's good. And they're not really dealing with Kuroki, so he's still farming. He's at the 265 CS now currently. But the more pickoffs they get, the more room they make on the map. And Fear might get spotted
Well,
and back away.
the kills on those supports aren't terribly useful, right? Elder Titan still has his aura, and Zen still has her swap and her auras too. Whereas Venom.
Can he run away? No.
Oh, he is done. I think. Song, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Universe
The
Ball,
sacred grove awaits.
that's a mega kill streak going for Burkina as well. That's pretty big coming out. So
It's a pretty fast 16.
I think
from Naga.
EG's going to have the opportunity to really use this Aegis to a high
Definitely not.
effectiveness. I mean,
No.
Terrorblade in general is not a very good holder anyway, right? Metamorphosis is such a long cooldown.
yeah.
I mean, in theory, it should be pretty good for Secret since they have a lot of ultimates. Then you want to, you know, trade it for Ravage or something like that.
You know, I was talking to the guys from C9 yesterday, and they were half joking, saying, "Man, Phoenix Terrorblade is going to be the new meta game. Because if you get
Dire's
Axe on
bottom
Phoenix,
tower
it
is under
resets the
attack.
cooldowns of the normal abilities from the person you pull as well with you. Oh well, probably gonna die here.
Going to work. Dip up multicasted twice, and he's in some trouble. Oh, the fourth the low ground though, but Zai from the high ground, Rayfire Blast, but he cracked the shield off, and he still will go down. That took a bit longer than they might have wanted
Dire's
to.
bottom
They
tower
can still
is
chase,
under
and they
attack.
find this fort. Nice,
These
forced
Rayfire
up once
blasts.
again.
Yeah, these four steps have been on point, and Zai can't get across the ravine here. The chasm is too big.
Here is there, he has the DD, this ogre punches hard. Look at 3 times multicast.
It's all going wrong all of a sudden.
Radiant's
Secret
top tower
kill
is
for
under
Arteezy,
attack.
he's just gonna go to work now. He's gonna continue
Radiant
to conjure
structures
images
are
and
fortified.
try to take down these tier 2 towers as best as possible.
Thunder Fear, Thunder Fear.
Sundered an illusion.
Okay.
I believe that was an illusion.
Yeah, I think so.
What's the timer on Aegis? 156?
You want
Radiant's
to
top
metamorphosis
tower
though if
is
they
under
set it
attack.
higher, which I don't think they will. They'll probably
Radiant's
back
top
up.
tower
Maybe
has
not.
fallen.
They can set up for, well, they can get some damage while Tide is down, but that's not for a very long time.
I mean, they know that all their ults are still up. Ravage is not used. Zeus ult is now back up after that one kill.
They can't fight into this.
Oh!
Oh, they
Oh,
saw it. They're
boy.
gonna get Arteezy.
Well, it is the Aegis.
He's gonna die twice.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to come in.
Oh, Arteezy getting caught out. Left swap back in, and he's done.
Yeah, there's no saving you. Arthur will sing songs to tell the tales of your battle.
David Zeus.
Wow, even the, oh wow, that was
I see what you did.
interesting. What?
The dig.
Really?
Zap. He doesn't do enough damage with zapping. He's got to zap some more.
He has the weirdest build I've
Does.
ever seen for Zeus.
I was expecting mobility or Veil or something.
almost always prefer Veil over Dagon, especially with the ET, but
I guess they really want to burst down the Terrorblade and would rather have the single target damage than the AoE.
So BKB becomes even better now. Because remember, Veil will stay on through BKB. So once the BKB is up, the Veil's still on. Dagon, well, you just can't cast it.
the way that EG takes fights though aren't really like BKB oriented though, right? BKB's for really quick engagements. EG's in it for the long game, right? Metamorphosis lasts a really long time. Wraith King, 2 lives. Ogre doesn't really need any sort of mana. And Veno's all about the Plague Wards and damage over time. So EG's looking to take extended fights where, like, even if he does get a BKB, if he BKBs at the wrong time, or I mean, even if he BKBs at the right time, there is no best time. Maybe to dodge a Ravage, but even so, they still have a ton of sustained damage on both sides.
4 steps to BD now. Yeah, it looks like the Secret are just going to try to pressure the I don't know, Zai is just kind of out of position, and that's going to get slow, but Zai, he can't even blink out. He's in some trouble. Rayfire Blast is
It might
gonna
be
go.
fine
He
actually.
actually could live here in PPD. If that maybe 4 staffing. Another Fire Blast going in.
Oh.
From Fear.
Oh, by the way, Zai.
10 HP. Arteezy gets sleeped up. Sunder goes in as
Oh,
well. The
Big
Scotty
Daddy.
slow. Big Daddy goodbye, but he's going to buy. He doesn't get his full forward staff as he buys the Ring of Regen as well as the staff of Wizardry. But that's
Beat death for a reincarnation, which is
Radiant's
a level 2
bottom tower
reincarnation,
is
so
under
2
attack.
minutes. totally not worth it. And EG with a perfect rotation there, Secret. They tried to kill Zai, but he was deceptively tanky.
Radiant's bottom tower
Heroes probably
has fallen.
Team, what are you doing?
Can you not do this, please? I'm trying to farm down.
I just thought about this. Kraken Shell is actually not very good against multicast.
Radiant's bottom
especially when
tower
it's in a
is
big
under
engagement.
attack.
If it gets procced, there's more stuns to come
Yeah.
in quick
Yeah.
succession. Very smart.
So smart.
Song goes in. They're gonna
We
buy
are
back.
outrunning the
They have
sun.
Ravage. They're ready to go. No refresher. He's gonna pop it here in just a second. It's about to go in. It will. On to 3. They get 1 kill immediately. That's Universe. Arteezy falls as well. KPD's gonna get net up. Anchor smash. Boom. They get the laser. He's done so.
That Dagon was so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Got him. Just did like no damage to PPD, but they zap him, they get the kill. Ace is picked up for Zai. He's gonna get out of dodge. And good buyback coming out. Good song as well. Good high ground defense. This is what you were talking about, I think.
The question is, what stops Secret, other than cooldowns, to keep doing this over and over? If EG doesn't go for BKB, this can potentially happen every single time.
They have to get the BKB.
Yeah. We'll have to see if they. I'm not sure. Is anyone building for the BKB on EG right now?
I think going for Butterfly. looks
Universe
like,
has
so.
an Ogre Club. That is a BKB recipe as well. He actually has his full.
Yeah, it has
BKB.
a BKB.
Fear has an Ogre
Yeah,
Club.
but that's Nature's Prophet. Well, he's doing a decent amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough.
Dyer's middle tower is under
as well.
attack.
He does have reintegration ability. TP's not going to work out. S4 slides through the force staff as well. Zeus will hit.
dang.
They're going to chase after him. Gush is going to go, and I think Zai is still dead here. Raid Fire Blast goes in. And, well, Stomp comes out as
Dyer's
well. Zai,
middle
goodbye, my
tower
friend.
is under
Looks
attack.
like you're going to die here, buddy. Even if it's TP in, though, look at that. Nature's Wrath goes to work. And now the kill.
Oh, wow.
They're going to turn this around. Simba's dead. 2 down all day. S4 4-staff TP out. He might make it and will do so. Mid lane Artor and Kuroki. Kuroki has to pop the song to stay alive.
So slow.
He doesn't have a TP scroll, though.
Dyer's
Oh, he has his
middle tower
boots
is
travel, but
under
they're on
attack.
cooldown for 10 seconds.
I mean, he has heart.
He's
And
fine. Yeah, he's fine. Okay.
He's a big boy.
He's good to go.
And
He's a big
the
boy.
upgrade of the Dagon begins. I think an Ethereal Blade would have been even better than the Dagon. I mean, we talk about Veil, we talk about all these other... Anybody that Terrorblade goes on, just Ethereal your teammate.
Ethereal Blade, the...
Or
the
TB,
Terrorblade.
since he doesn't have...
The Manta
Oh, that's true.
on a BKB.
Or just Refresher. Refresher's good too.
Or Axe.
Or X.
So basically, Dagon's like
The
bottom
point
of the
is,
barrel.
yeah, Dagon,
Invisibility.
we don't like it.
Yeah, Veil, Refresher, and Ghost is probably
I mean, if this goes
three
like
choices.
70, 80 minutes, then the Dagon's going to be pretty good, along with every other item he picks up. But
Right.
I don't know about
I mean, Yule's is good too, right? But
Look at these illusions.
These illusions are hard to deal with. Look, Arteezy loses 40% of his HP trying
He went Butterfly as well, by the way, so you were talking about that, and it looks like they wanted to maybe...
Oh, he does
keep
have
farm, by the way.
yeah, this is the one they want to end the game. If they want to try and end at like 45, you know, you get Butterfly then BKB. If they want to end at 35, you get BKB first and push high ground. But
They made that decision.
yeah, he wouldn't have had BKB before anyways, and even if he had, he would have been the only one like in that vicinity with decent HP. So they need to like mass BKBs.
What about Zai? Zai
I mean, he's a Wraith King, right?
Assault Curiosity, yeah, he's going for the last AC. Straight up utility. And
He
this
can
is
still
gonna
get
long.
BKB too, though,
Yeah.
so he can initiate on people.
But for now, this is what they need, especially against the other Titan. They need that armor. They need it desperately, and even pushing into the high ground. And it's just pretty good as well. But it's a long ways before that. Secret have a couple of BOTs. Simba's gonna get forced away from the potential engagement. He's probably fine. Stop goes into the mid lane.
They want to fight now. They're coming back.
Fierce
Trying to fight
wrapping
someone.
around.
Is there a swap?
Arteezy. I think they gushed it, but he's fine. And Roshan is gonna respawn in a minute and a half. So that could be the next point of contention for both these
Smoking
squads.
time.
Dun dun dun.
And they're going to smoke up. They're going to head over towards the Roche pit, maybe. Kuroki doesn't get the smoke with them, so maybe he'll bait this to a certain extent. Roche is not up yet. It could be, but it's not. So they'll
gonna
check
be
it
whack.
quickly, head up towards the ancient stack, maybe go inside here. Could be an okay pickup. He still
Dyer's
does have
middle
reinforcement.
tower
He
is
points
under
away,
attack.
actually, and he's good to go. So I don't know if they're going to find a way with this. They might have to have a tier 2 tower.
Well, there's people there in the tier 2. Yeah. Zai is showing himself. They see, they spot him. Do they want to go for him?
I think they...
He uses his gun. Maybe.
Zai's going to walk up to the high ground here. Zai, don't do it, man. You're too young.
Who it is.
Dyer's
Okay, he's
bottom
fine.
tower
He's not
is
gonna do
under
it. They're going to
attack.
back away.
Talked about how the AC would be really nice. If you really think about it, I mean, it obviously still would be the best pickup for EG right now. Look at the minus armor. So you have Venge, you have Elder Titan with the base armor reduction.
Yes.
You have Riptide from Nagasaki, you have Gush, which we never talk about, that is minus armor. How much is that? Is it -7 or 8?
5.
Not even close. 5. Very good.
Uproot and after
Gush is like the forgotten spell of Tidehunter.
Well, everyone just talks about the nuke damage, and then people neglect to talk about the armor reduction.
Yeah, I miss his old, even though this one's obviously better
Radiant's
than Anchor Snipes, the
courier
old one.
has been
Yeah.
killed.
I really miss that one. He was like a carry, almost.
Universe got a courier with a quarter staff, so
Uh-oh.
Nagasaki is not going to have that butterfly anytime soon.
Typical Furion plays.
Just
He can farm that up in like literally 20 seconds, so might as well just buy another one.
Head to the gym, go.
Yeah,
really?
yeah, just buy it, bro.
Just buy another one.
Hey, you're gonna buy a Dag, you might as well. Just buy a second quarter stuff.
So we see Venom going for a hood. And EG needs a lot of items to push high ground. They need, I would say, a pipe, probably at least 2, probably 3 BKBs and an Aegis to make it really safe. And that just gives Secret all the time in the world to farm over.
Oh, what a swap from Puppy. They get here. Can they burst him down? They do, and now suddenly it's just like back away.
It's the Dagon.
Guerrilla tactics.
There's the BKB finished up for Arteezy.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
but
attack.
Also just good enough for him to farm up. But if you're there for 50 seconds, this is perfect timing for them to be able to get Roshan. It's respawned already. It's ready to go.
Oh, Puppy is level 16 on VS. That's
Yes.
pretty
Dyer's
disgusting.
structures
That
are
is why this
fortified.
swap was
There's
so
nothing
huge.
you can do about that now.
We didn't even see that coming.
If he can somehow get Ags,
Dyer's
which isn't
bottom
going to happen,
tower
but
has fallen.
I think that's one of the top 10 Ags in the game. That is amazing.
I like that. That's pretty good.
I have like 20 top 10s, though, so that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I think Link's a lot better for him, just so he doesn't die when he
It's really bad for EG. They're going to let the Roshan of the Aegis go towards...
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
I mean, his butterfly is going to be coming out as soon as the courier
He
respawns.
has 5.5k gold on top of that as well, so immensely rich. If any consolation, he will not be picking any other item until the Aegis expires.
I think that Secret drafted very well against what EG was prepared to do this game. They have heroes that scale very well into late game, like Zeus with Static Field, Venge, minus armor, percent-based aura, Tide with Refresher. Like, all these heroes scale very well, not to mention Elder Titan, and they have good high ground defense too. So they know that EG can't end the game early, and then we can take this late because we have the better heroes for it. So all they need to do is just not feed, get a lot of farm on Nagasaki, and they've accomplished
Nice
Gotta
dodge!
sidestep the Jupiter real. Universe, there's the strat going in.
Ouch!
He has BKB for this in TP home. He's like, that's just too much damage.
The Dagon.
Man, you got that, man. What is that, level 2? Level 3? I
It's
think
going
level
to be
2?
4 now, right?
Yeah. 2 more levels are coming.
It's on its way. That's frightening.
So much burst. Do you
Well,
know
in
if
a lot
item-
of ways, the Astral Spirit works kind of like a veil, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is it diminishing returns at a certain point? How does that work with if he gets veil on
I mean,
top
it's
of it?
additive, not multiplicative, but it's still really good.
Do you know if the Zeus passive procs on items? No, it doesn't, right?
This is
No, it
what?
shouldn't.
No. That'd be sick. 4 stat, boom, everyone takes damage.
Magic stick.
Trust toggle.
Basilisk toggle, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Alright. ET has the Perseverance. Potentially the Lincoln Sphere coming out for No-Tail. A lot of the Suns. You have, obviously...
Oh, Puppy. Nice blink.
Oh, the blink. Wow. Disjoints the Wraith Fire Blast and gets away immediately.
Oh, he got spotted by Ward.
They're TPing in. Kuroki's going a bit working. It looks like he's already TP'd up there. He's chasing after a
Nice
hero's eyes
cancel by
alone.
S4. Yeah,
And-
cancel this TP.
Do they see him?
Oh,
He is
wow.
done.
Okay, bye-bye.
Green predation.
Look at the mini-map. Nobody's within a mile radius to help support
Good luck,
the
Zai. You're on your own, dude.
Yeah. 17-0, hope that helps you.
Radiant structures
He's
are
dead for 70
fortified.
seconds. This could be the first game we see Zai lose on Wraith King. Although,
Nah, that thing that just doesn't happen.
just doesn't
They'll
happen.
find a way
ever.
somehow.
Servers will crash or something.
Yeah. Remake.
The stats site will not record this game for whatever
Dyer's
The
reason.
Radiant
top
Ancient
tower
just
is
suddenly
under
dies.
attack.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Gambler. The old hero in Dota.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
have a chance to just get a kill.
Dyer's
Guys,
top
you just
tower
die.
has fallen.
No big deal. I never actually got to play that hero though.
Throw money at people.
So Kuro's actually almost 6-slotted.
That butterfly, though. Yeah, he just needs to get another item for that Aegis, and then he's good to go.
I don't even know what he gets next. Diffuse was okay, but versus Terror Blade, not so much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What would you get instead of Diffusal?
I don't know. Crit?
Maybe MKB for the butterfly?
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
but your
tower
illusions
is
do a
under
lot of
attack.
damage.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Desolator.
Abyssal? I have no idea.
Go Scotty, man.
Necro 3 Refresher is what
Radiant's
a lot of
middle
stats
tower
inside of
is
Naga's
under
go for.
attack.
Oh, yeah, Refresher will eventually be there if the game goes longer.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
7 minutes into the game, God
Yeah.
forbid.
Ugh.
We're not there yet. We're at 42 minutes into this first game. It's pretty good one so far.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you think about the story of this game, EG has been constantly the best Western team for the last 6 months, I would
Yes.
say.
Yes.
And Secret is a team that, in everyone's eyes, has to be or has the potential to become that best
They're
team.
the Miami Heat. of a few
They are the
years.
Miami Heat, and EG is the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't know. At the same time,
No.
at Starlighter, I was like, at Starlighter, I was very impressed and disappointed by Secret at the same time. Like some of the drafts I thought were very poor, like letting Lycan slip through so many times in the pool. And now they just banned it every single time. And at the same time, I was impressed by a lot of their mid-game holds and some of the drafts that, like for example, Elder Titan wasn't that popular back then. So.
Yeah.
We have to keep in mind that Secret is a fairly new team. As much as these players have known each, they've known each other for a long period of time, but this is like them just coming together right now in the past couple of months since TI4. Whereas you already had the 4 players of EG and even Fear before Macy came along and before Fear's injury. So
At what point do we stop talking about that? Like, at what point is that not an issue?
When they win a
Fear's
land.
injury, or
No, like if they continue to not win lands, let's say, like in 3-4 months, are we still gonna say, oh, they're relatively new? Like, at what point do you stop saying they're
I already think it's
like the chemistry?
not. I already think it's over.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, here comes Sai with a jump. Big Dino is like, I want nothing about it, but
Nice swap.
Puppy with the swap. BKB is popped on our team. He's gonna melt Puppy, and they're going for Universe right now. Universe has to sing the song of Kuroki, but with all the BKBs, that's not doing that much. The BKBs are gonna run out. Kuroki will run out himself.
that was a really good fight for EG, and they're not done yet. Kuroki couldn't leave actually.
He's so fast,
Zai
though.
should have his Blink Dagger pretty soon here. Plague Ward's gonna go. They want to keep Vision.
That
Yeah,
butterfly,
Kuroki's
man.
so damn speedy. He just zips away.
Flutter boys.
Just pop that.
I
get out.
think that EG has capitalized on the many mistakes that Secret has made. They've just given away a lot of heroes when Naga isn't ready to fight. She just lost her Aegis, so she's not really looking to take a fight right now until at least she fills her 6th slot. And EG
Which you can do at any point now.
yeah,
That
which you can
Crunchyroll.
do at any point, but still they're looking for good positioning. They don't want to get BKBs or by EG. They want to be able to get the jump with Song Initiate or whatever it may be. Or if even like 1 or 2 heroes BKB, they just focus them down. Like Universe, he's really squishy.
She went for Diffusal. Is Simba ready to any close to the refresher, by the way?
He should have it.
Oh, he has it, yeah,
he's
yeah.
good to go. He has double rapid. He could have used one jump in that fight, but
The real problem for EG is trying to get high ground.
Yeah.
That's super difficult.
we've talked
I
about
thought you were saying trying to get high.
Well, they have no
I mean-
problem with that.
I mean, that's the thing. They take one fight, and then what do they transition that into? But eventually that could mount into just every fight.
They can force buyback.
Oh, 1, 2.
Okay. Sagan, Judge. Alright.
He's pretty important.
Okay, what do you think about that? Because, yeah, you killed the Terrorblade, but he has buyback.
That's okay. They just all in on Terrorblade. I think they should do that in a team fight. too. It's just all about him.
Okay, now this is up.
He
be away?
Buyback. Oh no, it's gonna buyback. He's up for 80 seconds.
The farm concentration is just so high on Terrorblade that, I mean, yeah, sure, Ogre has like Ags and almost BKB, and Zai has AC and stuff, but we just saw how not useless he is. He
Dire's
just dies
middle
really
tower
quickly.
is
No one
under
else has
attack.
any sort of survivability.
I mean, they're
Dire's
gonna have
middle
to force the
tower
Terrorblade
has
buyback
fallen.
here, and even that, I mean, that one of Zai to jump in, it's gonna be a 4-5 minutes. Although Ravage is down now.
Dire's
This still
middle
could be a kind
tower
of
is
tough
under
defense, but
attack.
they'll force the buyback probably, then back away. Maybe we'll see. Looks like they're going to try to get out. Multicast on the S4. Another one going through as well. Your BKB's up. They want to fight this 4-staff away. Who's coming in the backside? It's Universe. Talks to BKB. He's going for the Sprout. It's going to be the song going in. They really want his 4. They do pick up Puppy, but it's the only kill they've secured. TP away from Kuroki. No Tail and everyone else on the retreat. They're both going to TP out. They'll make it away.
Oh.
That is huge.
Radiant's top tower
BKB
is under
forced
attack.
buyback force, and they only lose Puppy on Secret side.
So all they are right now is just one Terrorblade death away from potentially taking high ground or ending the game. So, I mean, it's really difficult for Arteezy to avoid these sort of things. So you
Well,
can't-
now with Ravage down, though, at least for a couple more things, do you try to push high ground here for Evil Geniuses or make something happen?
they still have one Ravage, and they still have to sleep up in probably 30 seconds.
Well,
So
Ravishton is up for another minute, but is that enough time?
it's too risky, right? Secret has all their buybacks.
Yeah.
And if it's just one Terrorblade, and They don't even have the T2 down mid.
So maybe you just try to go for another Roshan, another Aegis if you're.
Well, Roshan is not up anytime
Roshan's
soon,
not
right?
up
It's
yet.
like you need 3
Minute?
minutes, and by that time we'll have double Ravage. We'll have everything.
Yeah. So it's going to be tough. They have to find a pick off leading for Evil Geniuses and then transition that into Roshan.
They don't have any good way to get picks though, right? They don't have like Wraith can initiate on someone, but Terrorblade doesn't really have the mobility that Secret has. And if they bait out someone, they get
Radiant's
defensively
middle
swapped, the
tower
fight's
is under
over, and they'll
attack.
lose multiple heroes.
I think that's
so.
why Ogre was kind of picked, is to try to get pickoffs with that Aghanim Scepter really
Yeah,
rush.
yeah.
But the problem is,
He doesn't have Blink or...
they have the swap, you have all this team fight from Secret. Like,
What that BKB really hurt Fear. If he could get that Blink Stagger, then things would be a lot easier, but that's not the case. Ravage is coming up cooldown in about 7 seconds here. Noodle's going to go. They just want to get vision. They could go. They get a kill. PBD was way out of position.
Oh, Zai, what are you?
He's going in right now. He's alone. Zai's going to pop his rear incarnation. Where's the follow-up coming through here? But has Ravage ready to go. Not Comet. Zai's getting low and stared up.
Oh, Kuro is taking a lot of damage right now.
His whole song's going to go. Arteezy's full BKB going to work. Is it enough?
Oh, Zoro sleep.
He's going to go. He might make it out.
Oh.
Wait, he will survive. They lose 2. They lose 3 Evil Geniuses. They're going to lose 4. Arteezy's going to die.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Puppy Magic Missile. It's a team wipe. Evil Geniuses.
Oh no, he's just in time. Just at the last second. No one
I
can
don't
close.
think so. He's going to try to go to work. Simmer's going to go and take it.
Okay.
Damn, S4 says, no, you're not surviving. Here comes Universe 5 back. Gets 1.
Oh,
He gets
gets
2.
two.
Absolutely. Sahilo
Kuroi's
is going
here.
down. Kuroki's going to come to work, but
Okay.
that's it. Down for 120 seconds there, and that fight was a disaster for Evil Geniuses. My God.
They took as much as they could take, but Secret was just so strong. They got the advantage by taking the Venomancer at the beginning of the whole fight, and then it was just one by one. If Arteezy had died when the Venture 3 was attacking him, that would have been a big blow, but the fact that he sundered allowed him a little bit more time. They took a couple of kills. It's not a disaster, but it will probably mean Raxus.
and from here on out, Kuroki won't be
Dyer's top
surprised
tower
by the
is
double.
Forced
under
them while
attack.
sleeping? Oh, man.
That was so good.
Arteezy was almost able to take out
Dyer's
Kuroki because of
middle
the surprise
tower has
MKB.
He
fallen.
was just too slow. Kuroki popped, I think, his floater and just made
Dyer's
his way out there.
middle
He got hit with an
Dyer's
MKB
top
proc, but
tower
it
Oh,
wasn't
did he
enough.
pop his butterfly?
GG.
I think he did. Yeah, and that's it. Evil Geniuses, they know they
Dyer's
can't
middle
come back from this. They have no
tower.
buyback on Arteezy. He's dead for 40 seconds. And game number 1,
Radiant
Kuroki gets the dump with an
victory.
Naga Siren. And beautiful play coming out of a couple of sloppy mistakes coming through from Secret, and Evil Geniuses capitalized when they could, but when it came down to it, Secret were able to just take the game through
It was-
sheer brute force.
It was a well-constructed draft from Puppy, and yeah, I didn't even think they played that well.
Yeah.
They played decently.
Yeah.
I think Kira played particularly well, and the rest of his teammates, like, they shouldn't have been fighting as much as they did, or if they lose a fight, they should only